Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Galang Buana Gangga with the student number 2510731010. So today I will make another video assignment. In the last 2 weeks we talked about first language and then second language and also foreign language. And in today's video we will be talking about language testing, something like that. Language testing or like language assessment, yeah, something like that. So yeah, let's get to the topic. And so let's talk about language testing first. Language testing is a thing that teachers usually give to their students or to new language learners so that they can measure their language ability. It's more of a ruler to scale our language skill. But this test has to be fair and also consistent. And the test has to be standardized to all students. Like the test must be the same for every student so that it can be fair and consistent. And it actually helps teachers to evaluate their students better, and also teachers can compare their students individually. But sometimes language testing is actually inconsistent. But with good design or analysis, it could be a good test. At least the teachers can improve their accuracy and validity on the test. But if the teachers just made the test without any hard work, obviously the test will be imperfect and also inconsistent. So that is why language testing must be done with the good teacher. So next we will talk about language proficiency. Language proficiency is how you use the language that you are learning in your daily life communication. For example, if you are learning about English, language proficiency means that how you use English in your daily life conversation, like when talking with your friends, how you use your English, how your pronunciation is. That is language proficiency. So yeah, that is language proficiency. And also language proficiency is tested by global tests such as TOEFL and then IELTS, and also the last one is TOEIC, TOEIC, something like that. So TOEFL, IELTS and TOEIC. The most common one is TOEFL. Before we get into those three types of tests, let's talk about language aptitude first. Language aptitude is your ability, like your natural ability to learn new language. Uh, it's different from language proficiency. In language proficiency, it shows you what you can do now. Like you learn about a new language and then you use it. After learning it, that is language proficiency. Meanwhile, language aptitude is uh, it predicts how well you can learn or how far you can learn this language. Yeah, that is language aptitude. So let's get to the tests I mentioned earlier. TOEFL, IELTS, and TOEIC. The first one, or the most common one, TOEFL. TOEFL is a test that measures your English language that wants to study at a medium level. So if you just got into learning English and you want to test your English, TOEFL is the best one to pick, to choose. And there are some types of this exam. There are reading and then listening, speaking, and also writing. And also there are some tasks that you have to read, like an essay. You have to read the essay so that you can answer the question. So they also test out your reading most of the time. And TOEFL measures your, how do you say it? Measures your English academic based on the context. You don't just answer based on the material, but based on the context of the task, the question. So the next one, before we get into IELTS, there is actually TOEIC first. I don't know how to say it, TOEIC or TOEIC. This one measures your English in business and also workplace. So this is usually used if you want to work abroad or if you want to make a business with people that speaks English. In this test there are so the previous test, in the TOEFL test, there are 4 subtests, right? Reading and then writing, listening and speaking. Meanwhile in TOEIC they separate it in 2 parts, listening and reading and also speaking and writing. So they combine 2 subtests into one. Yeah, it usually is used if you want to work abroad or if you want to, all of these tests are used if you want to work abroad, but if you want to mainly focus on business and workplace, TOEIC is the best one for you. It is mainly used for international communication. And then the last one is IELTS. This one actually has 2 versions, and the purpose of this one is to measure your English ability for study or for work, mainly for study and work. So if you want to join a university to study mainly, you will need to take an IELTS test. And there are 4 sections in this test: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. It's the same as TOEFL. And the types that I talked about earlier is academic and general training. The first one is academic. Academic IELTS is used for mainly university study, while general training is used for just your daily life or maybe for work. So yeah, IELTS is, as far as I know, IELTS is recognized globally, bigger than the TOEFL. But in Indonesia, most people only care about the TOEFL tests. They don't really care about their IELTS test. So yeah, that's it in this video, I guess. Thank you for listening to me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.